So it's been a few days since I've last done an upload, but since I've last uploaded, the market is slowly on the rise, which is nice to see. 86s, 87s have been going up in price. There's been a lot of SBCs, and I believe that fodder will only keep going up in price. We're getting a Player of the Month Bellingham and a Player of the Month Salah very, very soon. So if you can, keep hold of your tradable fodder, because it's probably going to go up even more in price. But anyway, let's jump into today's filters and let's make a lot of coins. So for this brand new FIFA, I have made a brand new VIP Discord. So if you want to join it, it will be as little as £5 a month, and you can get at least 4 sniping filters in there every single day. Especially for the first few months of FIFA, I think it's going to be very, very worth it. You'll make a lot of coins, and it's a good alternate to buying FIFA points. Here's a quick insight of how it all works. So if you join the Discord, as you can see on the left hand side, there's higher budget filters, there's mid budget filters, and there's also lower ones, and there's also filters that work all year round, so I cover all different budgets. So if you're interested, there'll be a link in the description, and if you have any questions, do leave them in the comments. And if you're wanting pack pulls like this, come on, but you're lazy and you're stuck for coin, make sure to check out u7buy.com. They sell cheap and reliable FC24 coins, and if you use code MUZ at checkout, you will get 5% off. All the links are in the description. So yes guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Apologies, I have not uploaded for the past few days. I've been focusing on my Discord really, and I've been focusing on just playing the game, to be honest. So today's video anyway, we're back with quite a few filters. I've added a few extra filters in than usual, just as a little apology for no uploads. If you guys could drop a like, that would be appreciated. And let's jump straight on into it. So I've got a good range of filters today. I've got some lower ones, some really high ones, so we cover a lot of budgets. So we're going to start off in the Women's League, the Barclays WSL, and this is going to be a nice low budget one. So even if you've got maybe a similar coin balance to me right now, you could use this as well, because it gets listed so often and you can easily double your coins on this filter because it's sniping gold commons, and they're some of my favourite filters to do this year. So we're going to go to Man City, midfielder, gold common and English. However, I'll give you a couple alternates. So I believe they're selling for minimum about £8.50 right now, so you can snipe them for, I mean, the tax is that low, you could literally snipe for 600 or less and flip for £8.50 plus. Because I think some of the midfielders, there's one that's about 1,000 coins. I think she's Swedish. I was going to say Swedish. You don't actually need English on, is it? You don't need English on. There is a Japanese there. But what else I was going to say is, if you get rid of midfielder and go gold common, I don't think they're too much less. In the slightest, they're like 750. So you probably are better off just going without English. Snipe for 600 coins or less. And they're selling for minimum about 750 right now. So yeah, it's a real quick way of making some good coins. It's pretty low competition as well, as you can see. Don't just list them up. Do check their price, because some of them are going for over 1,000 coins. She might be one of them. Park. What's her first name? Jess Park. I like the name. Jess Park. Let's go see what Jess Park is worth. Is Jess Park going to be worth more than a K? Hopefully she is. Because that'll be a nice little snipe to start us off. She is. So that is a perfect example of why I do enjoy these kind of filters. Because even though I've got a lot of coins, you could still very easily flip very quickly. Like, what, I was sniping for a couple seconds there, and we already hit one. So double our coins there, and happy days. So that's going to be a real nice lower budget filter. So give that a try. Happy days. Okay, next up, we're going to go to we're going to enter the deep end. We're going to go to the complete opposite side of the swimming pool, and we're going to jump over to Ligue 1 this time. We're going to go Ligue 1, we're going to go forward, and we're going to go French. We do need the Playstyle Plus on, and then we need a min buy now of 10,250. That's to get rid of Wahi, I believe, the 78 rate, and also Ben Yedder, for them to get filtered out with that. And then from here, we're just going to find the cheapest max buy now. Now, I believe they're both about 110 at the minute, so it's going to be between Ousmane Dembele and Mr. Papin, or some people call him Pap. Depends what age range you're from and what generation you're from. Right, we're going to find the cheapest, as always. The cheapest right now, I mean, look at that, they're pretty much bang on the same price. Happy days. About 106, 106 to 107. So the tax is going to be just over 5k, so you are going to have to be a bit patient. So probably snipe at about 100k. But I believe they're both in packs as well, so hopefully there's still a decent supply of them. But they won't get listed as fast as the lower budget ones, as I always say. So you're going to have to be more patient, but you never know, you could hit a really nice snipe. So give that a try, a solid higher budget filter around them two, them the main two to pop up. Oh, this next one. Next one is going to be another lower budget one, but again, really effective. So we're going to go to Ligue 1, PSG. This time we're going to go to French, and we're going to go to Gold Rare. So there's two players. I think they're on 3 to 4k at the minute. So Kimpembe has come down a lot in price. We've got Kolo Muani, and we've also got Lucas Hernandez somewhere. Where's Hernandez? The centre-back. So there you go. So there's 3 players around the 3 to 4k mark, which is really, really nice. So it's a solid filter, this is. So I believe Kimpembe is the cheapest by a little bit. What's he going for at the minute, Kimpembe? Is he about 2.9? About 2.9, so roughly about 150 coins tax. So if you wanted, you could probably snipe for 2.7. We'll probably snipe for 2.6. And yeah, if you hit Kolo Muani or Hernandez, you're going to get a especially tasty profit. But it's mad seeing Kimpembe that price at this stage of the game. I know there's a lot of good cards out right now, but it is still pretty mad how much the market has crashed. So yeah, that should be a solid one. You could snipe for 2.7. Oh, 2.4. I weren't fully ready for that snipe, to be honest. But yeah, solid filter. Is there anyone else to pop up? Let's have a quick look. Mbappe. Probably don't even have a min by now down here. But yeah, it's going to be mainly them 3 and Ousmane Dembele as well. But yeah, more chance of me changing gender than that happening. Right, next up, we're going to go to an 87 rated fodder filter. Now, this is working even better because 87s have gone up in price, like I said, over the past week or two, really. So, we need a min by now of 10,250, gold rare goalkeeper and Bundesliga. Now, I believe 87s are about 18-ish, and this is going to be between Kobel and Neuer. Let's find the cheapest. So, they are both going for maybe slightly over 18,250. Possibly. You could sell it instantly at 18. So probably snipe for about 17. The 5% tax will be 1,000 coins. So away you go. And yeah, it should be real good because they're both in packs. There should be a lot of supply once again. And you should be able to make some good profit on this. So give that a try. And let me quickly check. I don't know if there's any higher rated Bundesliga goalies than these two. I don't think there is. They are the only 2, and they're the highest ones, so happy days, give that a try. Right, next up, oh, we've got another deep end, back to the deep end. Hopefully you got armbands on if you can't swim. We're going to go to Premier League, Portugal and Special. This time we're going to go with the max buy now. Now these are both about, I think they're both pretty much about 105-ish. Where is he? Who's the one in this filter? I've completely forgot. Ruben Diaz, that's the one. So they're both around this 105 mark-ish. Maybe Bruno's a couple K less right now. But similar to the French filter, they're both pretty much the same price. So the tax I'll pay once again is probably going to just be over 5,000 coins. So you can maybe sell it about 102. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe you want to snipe for about that. And yeah, again, you're going to need patience. So if you don't have patience, you've maybe got ADHD, stay away from the higher budget filters. Stick with the mid-budget or the lower budget. Otherwise, you'll lose your mind. I haven't been diagnosed with ADHD, but I find the higher budget filters boring. But some people like them. People ask for them. So I like to give it like a nice range. Some higher budget, but mid-budget and the lower budget ones are my personal favourites. Next up, and the final filter, we're going to go over to a Chelsea filter. We're going to go over to Premier League Chelsea, and we don't need much in this. All we need to do is a min by now of 10,250, and I believe they are selling for around 14 to 15k right now. And Nkunku is definitely the main one to pop up because there's a lot more supply of him because he's in packs. Happy days. But the other player is, if he's going to introduce himself. Has he slowly gone up a little bit? How much is it? Don't do this to me. It's slowly gone up a little bit. It was a lot closer to Nkunku's price earlier on. But there is Enzo Fernandez as well. He also went up a little bit because you could Evo this Enzo card and he has a dynamic image. So if you did the Evo on this card, you get the dynamic image too, which is pretty cool. He went over like 25k at one point, I think. So he's slowly coming down. But he was about 15.5 earlier. Either way, that's going to be a snipe. Oh, that was with a hunter on as well. If you get a hunter on him, he's going to be worth even more. Oh, that'd have been nice profit. That would have been nice. So yeah, Nkunku's selling maybe at over 14 if you're selling him. I mean, there's not even a page up for that. So maybe you could sell him for about 14,250. Tax is going to be about 750 coins-ish. I know there's not a huge profit margin, but could still make a couple hundred coins a card quite easily. And do Chelsea have many jackpots? We have Sterling. But we've not started the season well enough. So I need to see more special cards from EA Sports. I don't want to have to keep evolutioning all these cards because it's time and effort. I need Pochettino to sort his shit out and sort this team out. I thought we were back on track and then we lose 2-0 to Brentford. Speaking about Chelsea, I do need to get this Mudryk SBC, who looks terrible by the way. 85 rated and his stats are garbage. 4-star, 4-star. Somehow he doesn't have the Playstyle Plus as well for his pace. Are you mad? Like one of the fastest players I've ever seen. But his card just looks terrible. Like his passing's awful. His composure's shit. His finishing's not even that good. For an 85 rated card, it's not the best of cards really. I mean, he's only 95 stat. Yeah, it's not the best. It's not the best. Anyway, if Chelsea can get a result anyway, a win or a draw, that'd be nice. The problem is I don't have much fodder. I said in the intro, save your fodder. But a player I decided to complete, and it's gutted my club, he's Blank, also known as Blanc, and he's pretty insane. So I need to do the expensive squads as well. The 88 and the 86. I've got no fodder as it is. But I need to do advanced SBCs. I think I'm going to do these after this video. I can't really be bothered. I find SBCs quite boring. I prefer to just play the game. And then also they brought this pretty good SBC actually. If you complete it 100 times, you get like a big reward for it. And I've seen some good packs in them, so I'm probably going to grind some of them. Hopefully I'll get enough fodder to do Blank, and then we'll move on to Mudryk. Because I am a Chelsea fan. And I'm trying to build as many Evo Chelsea players as possible. I need to get Cobble done as well. Bit of a past and present Chelsea team in it at the minute. I mean, my team is all over the gaff. All over the gaff. I took Pedro Neto, didn't I, for the left wing. Which is it's the first time I've took a very meta player, because I think he's the best left wing you could take. It's partly because I had him in my club as well. He was at Extinct, and I just thought, F it. He looks insane when you Evo him. 5-star weak foot. But anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed. Please do drop a like. If you want any more filters, do join my Discord, of course. Yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys very soon. Goodbye.